Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm really excited to spend this time with you because today we're exploring a topic that can genuinely transform the way you learn, grow, and move forward in your career. And that topic is this: the incredible power of simple, small experiments supported by AI acting as your personal thought partner. Many of us were raised to believe that learning has to be complicated, that advancing your career requires huge steps, long nights of studying, complicated systems, expensive programs, or endless certifications. But the truth is surprisingly different. Some of the most meaningful growth, the kind that shapes your confidence and your direction, can come from actions so small that most people overlook them. A single question, a short reflection, a 60-second prompt to an AI assistant, even a tiny shift in how you approach a challenge can unlock progress faster than anything else. At SkillQwik, we believe deeply in this philosophy. We believe that learning becomes easier and far more enjoyable when you stay curious, when you experiment, and when you allow yourself to take consistent, simple steps instead of overwhelming leaps. And today, with AI by your side, this kind of growth is more accessible than ever before. Let's start by acknowledging something real. For years, traditional career coaching has been out of reach for most people. Coaching was expensive, it required long sessions, scheduling appointments, and often it was something only senior leaders had access to. Many people who needed coaching the most simply couldn't get it. But today, things have shifted, and AI is a huge part of that shift. Suddenly, guidance, clarity, and reflection are no longer limited luxuries. They're available at your fingertips, instantly, whenever you need them. Think about how powerful that is. Imagine you're navigating a layoff, or feeling stuck in a role that no longer inspires you, or preparing for a promotion but not sure how to present your accomplishments. Or maybe you're exploring an entirely new career path and you don't know where to begin. In the past, these situations felt overwhelming. But now you can open an AI tool, provide your context, and immediately receive support, feedback, and direction. It's like having a personal coach, one who is patient, available anytime, and ready to listen, sitting right beside you. And here's what makes this remarkable. AI doesn't replace your thinking. It expands your thinking. It helps you process your thoughts. It challenges your assumptions. It shows you perspectives you may not have considered. And during moments of uncertainty, that kind of clarity is priceless. For example, let's say you're preparing for a promotion. You could ask AI, help me evaluate whether I'm meeting the expectations for the next level. Rewrite my accomplishments in a more impactful way. Help me practice how to communicate my achievements with confidence. Simulate a promotion interview with me and give me feedback. With just a few prompts, you suddenly have a complete support structure that used to cost hundreds or thousands of dollars. Or let's imagine you're exploring a career pivot, maybe into data analytics, project management, UX design, cloud technology, or AI. You could tell AI, here are 5 job descriptions I'm interested in. Identify the common skills. Explain a day in the life of a person in this role. Here are my existing skills. Tell me which ones transferred directly. Help me create a learning roadmap to close the gap. In minutes, you gain clarity that could have taken weeks or months to figure out on your own. But let me emphasize something critical. AI is a tool, not an identity, not a replacement for your voice, your experience, or your intuition. Its job is to spark your thinking, not to replace it. Its role is to help you explore ideas, not to define your direction for you. You remain the decision maker. You remain the author of your story. You remain the center of your learning journey. And now we arrive at the heart of today's message. The real magic lies in the simplicity. Short, focused experiments build confidence. Confidence leads to momentum, and momentum leads to growth. When you approach learning with curiosity instead of pressure, everything begins to shift. You don't need a perfect study plan. You don't need to understand everything before you begin. You don't need to wait for the right moment. All you need is the willingness to try something small, to ask one question, to take one step, to open the door just a little wider. And the moment you do that, the moment you choose curiosity, you begin to take real ownership of your learning, your direction, and your goals. This mindset, experimenting, questioning, exploring, is the foundation of what we teach at SkillQwik. Because learning isn't about pressure. It's about progression. It's about movement. It's about a series of small steps that compound into real transformation over time. And during moments of uncertainty, especially career transitions, reflection is incredibly important. One of the most powerful things you can do is simply write down your thoughts and then ask AI to help you make sense of them. You can say, "Here's everything on my mind. Summarize it for me. What patterns do you see in what I'm saying? What questions should I be asking myself right now? What options am I not considering?" The more you engage with this process, the more clarity you gain. And clarity is the foundation of growth. But let me be absolutely clear. AI cannot tell you your purpose. It cannot make emotional decisions for you. It cannot replace the depth of connection you feel with your goals, your values, or your identity. What AI can do is give you frameworks and perspectives to help you discover your own answers. And that is the real power of using AI as a coach, not to dictate your path, but to illuminate it. So as you continue your learning journey, remember this. Small experiments can change everything. Simple actions can open new paths. Curiosity can spark new ideas. And consistency can build a future you're proud of. And now, with AI as your thought partner, your possibilities are larger, brighter, and more achievable than ever before. At SkillQwik, we're here to support every step of that journey, helping you learn boldly, grow quickly, and build the confidence you need to reach your next level. Thank you for being here. Stay curious, keep experimenting, and as always, let's keep moving forward.